Are you a prepper? Well, whether you consider yourself a prepper or not, there's nothing wrong with being ready for an emergency at home. And part of being ready for possible emergency scenarios at home is running drills. Now, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just work on the basics of what to do and how to do it just in case an emergency presents itself. A lot of people don't like to do this because they feel like it's a waste of time. They think it's no big deal because they already know what they should do, or they consider it boring, so they don't want to bother. And I'm telling you now that you can take 2 minutes out of your month to run a quick drill just to see how efficiently it can be done. Why? Because the unprepared person very often will screw up even the most basic things when under pressure. Now, fire drills and tornado drills and other basic evacuation drills are relatively simple concepts and don't require much explanation. Here, we'll broaden the spectrum and consider several other types of drills with these. Keep in mind, I can't tell you exactly what to do, since everyone's home, environment, and situation is quite different. You have to make assessments and plan for yourselves. Now, whether you're doing fire drills, tornado drills, or home invasion drills, there are basically two ways to do it, and you should try both. The first is the completely planned drill. That is when you talk about and plan exactly what you are going to do and how and when you're going to do it. Schedule the drill to run the numbers and see how efficient you were. Obviously, the more quickly and efficiently this is done, the better. Everyone should know multiple ways to get out, where to go, who should be there, what should be taken, what should be left behind, who to contact outside the family or group, and where a secondary location should be if the first is compromised. Communication should also be considered since you will be cut off from your primary residence, and there should definitely be someone who is in charge. The second is the surprise drill, when no one but the coordinator is aware that a drill is going down, which will be a more true test of how efficient everyone in the home or group is at evacuating or securing their environment. Of course, this is something you can't necessarily do with a home invasion drill, since someone could get unintentionally harmed. But there are many scenarios that can be done for a home invasion drill to hone your skills in that area, including doing dry runs with laser tag equipment as an example, as I had discussed in a previous video, and I'll put a link to that below if you haven't seen it. You can also assess what items in which rooms in your home can be used for cover or improvised weapons. Another good drill to run at home is the blackout drill. That's where you select a 24 to 48 hour period, or longer depending upon your availability, where you will not use anything that requires electricity or other modern conveniences. Basically pretend that the grid has gone down completely. No lights, no phones, no gas stove, no running water, no electrical devices of any kind. Live primitive to see how well you adjust to it. I know this may sound like a huge burden to some people, but it may surprise you how relaxing it is once you make the short adjustment. Camping is also a good drill to run, but rough it for real while you're out in the woods. Use the most basic of tools to get by. No modern equipment, no electronics of any kind. Get outside your comfort zone and challenge yourself properly in nature. One that I like is the nighttime drill. Basically, teach yourself to navigate throughout your home in total darkness. You would be amazed how few people can do this. They rely so much on their vision that when their vision is impaired, they can't function in an environment that they spend most of their lives in. Do you know how many steps it is from the kitchen to the bedroom? If there are stairs in the house, do you know exactly how many steps there are on the staircase? How many doors are in your house? Could you really get around in your home blindfolded? What about outside your home? Are you familiar with the landscape? If you had to escape from your neighborhood completely, how would you do it? Think about these things. It could save your life one day. Do you have any other tips or suggestions for running home drills? Feel free to post your ideas in the comment section down below. It could be helpful to other viewers. It could be helpful to me. You never know. Please give it a thumbs up if you got something out of the video. Share it if you can, and subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to hit the notifications icon and check out some of the other videos. You may find something you like. If you would like to help out this channel, there are links for that down below. Remember that I can be found on another YouTube channel called Coffee Talk. Be sure to look for me there. I will put a link for that down below as well. So as always, stay frosty, folks, and thanks for watching.